So here's a quick guide on how to read this Google Sheet. The months on the horizontal bar, they represent cash on hand that is pre-planned and predicted based on today's knowledge. So let's say depending on how the month of September performs in income and expenses, it will affect the next month over, which is October in this case. As you can see, if nothing changes, the doomsday still remains in February and March in October. So if I don't add any new Saas MRR or one-time income, or if my expenses stay the same, the doomsday is 3 months away, 4 months away. So let me illustrate this in another way. So let's say in the month of September, we start with 15K, which is the case, and I add about 500 in MRR. Not K. I mean, it would be great if it was K. You can see right away that doomsday gets pushed out just from that MRR. If it retains from month to month, it pushes away for 2 months, which is incredible. So let's say I add another 1,000 in one time, maybe a consulting gig, contract work. That gets even pushed even further, which is great, only from that 1,500 added. Well, in this case, the 500 would be recurring. So that's how this section is calculated. They are calculated as recurring. So it repeats on every month. And the one-time income, it's only added to the month of October, which still affects the doomsday ahead. And let's say I have an unexpected expense of going to a conference maybe for another 1,000. And then you can see that the doomsday keeps getting closer again. So this way I know how I'm performing. If I look at it month to month, I can look if my doomsday is getting closer, getting farther away. What should I be doing ahead? Should I be adding more MRR? Maybe I keep adding a new expense as part of my family expenses. So this sheet, this sort of overview, gives me a sense of my performance ahead. The left growth rate here to the left of the months, the calendar, it shows me how my cash flow is going ahead. So in this case, for the month of September, it's shrinking, which is the case. And then if I have a month where things are growing, which is the ultimate goal, then there will be another label here saying growing, expanding or growing, etc. So let's say my Saas is at 3,000, and you can see right away that each month I keep growing my cash on hand, which is incredible without a doomsday in sight. That would be ideal situation. And then let me just remove this quickly so it's more realistic at this point in time, unless they change in September. And then this bar here tells me how much I am losing or gaining as of this month here. To the left here, there will be an update each month about what is happening with my efforts. So it would be either a blog post, a podcast, or both. And then below here are the milestones. So the first initial goal is to extend the runway for as much as I can. And then the next goal would be to break even at 24,500, even though it's 2,200, just a rounded number at 25. Breathing a bit at 3,000, that would be a good spot to be in. 5K, that's just incredible. And then the financial freedom is at 10,000 K in MRR to my personal account. So my business, my products should be making more than that. This is as far as this tab goes. The next tab over are my current products. So Block Static, which you probably know already, is live. We'll be recording the MRR each month and then growth from month to month. Subsection is something that I'm launching in the next couple of weeks. I will be doing the same for that as well. And since both of them share the same bank account, I will be reporting the expenses for both in one place and then money in bank going into the next month.